All right, let's talk about something we all do every single day, writing emails. But what if I told you it's actually a hidden professional superpower? Seriously, it's a skill that can totally build your reputation and help you get exactly what you need. And today, we're going to break down how to do it right.
You know that feeling, right? That little bit of anxiety right before you hit send? You're just staring at the screen. You've reread the draft like 10 times, wondering, does this sound okay? Is it professional enough? Am I even asking for the right thing? Well, that feeling, that's exactly what we're going to get rid of today.
So here's our game plan. We're going to look at why good emails matter, then dive into 4 core principles. After that, we'll cover crafting the perfect subject, writing a clear message, some advanced tips, and finish up with a final checklist.
All right, let's kick things off with the big question. Why? I mean, why should we care this much about email? Well, it's simple. In today's workplace, your email isn't just a message. It's a direct reflection of you.
And don't just take my word for it. A source from the Harvard Business Review puts it perfectly. They say that learning these unspoken rules directly impacts how competent people think you are. It's really not just about what you say, but how you say it. Think about it. A great email is a total win-win. For you, the sender, you look sharp, you look competent. And for the person reading it, you're saving them time. You're cutting through all the noise and avoiding those awful, endless back-and-forth reply chains we all hate. This map here kind of shows how all these different pieces are going to fit together. So with that roadmap in mind, let's start with the absolute foundation. Okay, everything we're going to talk about builds on a really simple, memorable framework. Let's break down the 4 core principles that are going to guide every single email you write from this day forward. First up, principle number 1, be clear. It's super simple. Can the person reading your email understand your point in just a few seconds? If the answer is no, it's not clear enough. Period. Second principle, be concise. You've probably heard of the KISS principle. Keep it short and simple. That's what we're talking about here. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to read a novel in their inbox. So use short sentences, simple words, and break up your text. Got a list? Use bullet points. Easy. Number 3 is to be polite. Now this one might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how often it's missed. It's so essential. Just use a proper greeting, a nice closing, and keep that professional tone. And that means, no slang or getting too casual. And finally, our 4th principle, be productive. Every good email has a job to do, right? It needs to actually achieve something. So whether you're just informing someone, asking for something, or pitching an idea, your email has to lead to a clear, tangible outcome. Okay, so we've got our foundation. Now let's get tactical. And we're going to start with the very first thing anyone sees. That's subject line. It's basically your email's only shot at making a great first impression. Just look at the difference here. Action required feels vague, right? It creates this kind of pressure, but you don't know what it is. But 5-minute survey, that tells me everything I need to know, what you want, and exactly how long it'll take me. That tiny change makes it so much more likely that someone's going to open it and actually do it. So your killer subject line worked. They opened the email. Now what? We have to make sure the body of the message is just as effective. And the goal here is simple. Get to the point and get there fast. And the key to doing this is a really powerful idea called the pyramid principle. It basically flips normal writing completely upside down. Instead of building up your argument and then getting to the conclusion, you start with the main point right away. This is so crucial because, let's be honest, busy people often only read that first sentence. And you can see the difference right here. The example on the left, the poor reader has to wade through all that text just to figure out what's being asked. But on the right, the request is right there in the very first sentence. It's such a simple change, but it shows massive respect for the reader's time, and it's especially effective when you're emailing someone more senior. So let's break this down into a super simple 3-step process. Step 1, state your request or your main point clearly and right up front. Step 2, provide only the brief, necessary context. And Step 3, clearly state the call to action, what you need them to do next. That's it. That's the formula. All right, we've got the basic structure down pat. Now let's get into some of the trickier stuff, the nuances. These are the advanced etiquette tips for navigating those complex social dynamics that happen over email at work. And this story from one of our sources is just so relatable, isn't it?
We've all known someone who does this, or maybe we've done it ourselves, sending a brand new email for every single little thought or follow-up question. It just clogs up inboxes, and worse, it loses all that important context from the original conversation. It's a habit we've got to break. So that leads us to 3, let's call them non-negotiable rules for managing email threads. Rule 1, stick to one email thread for the same topic. Just reply, don't start a new one. Rule 2, if you add or remove people, announce it right at the top, like plus Jane or something, so everyone knows who's in the loop. And rule 3, this is a big one, be very careful with reply all. A great tip is to actually change your default setting to reply instead of reply all. It could save you from a major headache. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. You've written this amazing email. It's clear, concise, polite, the whole shebang. But wait, don't hit that send button just yet. This last step is like your professional pre-flight check. And trust me, it can save you from so many common and sometimes embarrassing mistakes.
So here's a quick fire checklist for you. Number 1, proofread it. A fantastic trick is to read it out loud. You'll catch all the weird phrasing and typos. Number 2, the absolute classic mistake. Did you actually attach the file? We've all done it. Number 3, is your signature professional and complete? Name, title, contact info, all that good stuff. And 4, do your greeting and closing actually fit the person you're sending it to?
30 seconds. Seriously, this might be the single most valuable tip in this whole explainer. You know that undo send feature most email clients have? Well, the default is usually a measly 5 seconds. Go into your settings right now and change it to 30. That extra time is a massive safety net for catching that last-minute typo or, that attachment you forgot. It is an absolute game changer. And that's a wrap on our breakdown of professional email mastery. We've covered the core principles, how to structure your message, and that all-important final check. So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. After all this, what is the one email habit you are going to change starting today?